Kermit Steck. I'm running for United States Senate here in Tennessee. We've got quite a few videos out there, working on a website, Facebook page, done radio interviews, spoke at groups. But now I want to turn the tables and ask you, what's important to you? What do you believe is the right things? How have things worked out for us since we've changed our culture in the last 40 years, since we took prayer, Bible study, Bible reading out of our public schools? You think that's right? Think we're better off for it? So this video is more about the questions that I'm asking you. I want you to do some soul searching. I want to ask you some heart-wrenching questions. One of those videos I talk about is same-sex marriage. I disagree with it adamantly. I think it's wrong. I think it's anti-scriptural. But yet there's those in the church that would say it is. But it's not biblical. There's not one example of that. And everything that I've learned over the last 56 years of my life has brought me to a point of saying that I'm a Christian, but not just in name only, but being a biblical Christian, understanding that this is the Word of God, and engage everything against that. It's about being an American. It's about gauging everything we do governing according to the United States Constitution. It's about carrying forth to the next generation about what it means to be an American and the values that we hold dear, that we're willing to lay down our lives for. It's easy sometimes to take a bullet and quit breathing. It's a whole nother ballgame whenever you have to be persecuted for what you believe in and willing to do so. Just to show others that you have no hatred toward them, no animosity, because I don't. They have a different belief than I do. I'm sure mine is right. I don't hate people for what they believe in or what they're doing. I hate evil and wickedness, but not the people, not the sinners. Christ died for me just like He did you, just like He did everybody else. You either accept that or you reject it. You believe in something, and that is your religion. Whether you call yourself to be an atheist and you believe in evolution, or whether you believe in climate control, climate change, whether you believe in whatever you believe in. Is that your religion? Is that how you drive your life, by those things you believe in? Well, that's your religion, whether it's a formal one or not. But I believe, just as the founders believed, that the Christian faith is by far the most successful, the most complete, and the most joy-filled way of living that can possibly be on this earth. They knew that. They studied cultures. They looked at all the possible forms of government, and they came up with a constitutional republic. They said that no nation could survive, and this Constitution was unfit for anything but other than religious and moral people. Some of you may be moral people, but some of you may be immoral people. And you're saying you can't legislate morality. I'm like, we legislate it every day in some form or fashion, or we legislate immorality. So that's the question, isn't it? At what level of immorality do we want to legislate and pass on and force upon others? Or do you just say that let everybody do as they want, and that's simply anarchy? As individuals, you have the right to do what you believe is right, but as a society, we cannot go our own individual ways. We must conform to a standard, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a biblical standard that this nation is founded upon. You can look at example after example, not only in personal archives, but in the government records of our own nation. We talk about Thomas Jefferson building a wall of separation of church and state, and nothing could be further from the truth, I might add. Because when you read what was said from the Supreme Court decision in 1948 to turn the country upside down, it was based on a partial sentence out of a partial text, not even the full text. That it was a response to the Danbury Baptist Association letter, because they were fearful of installing a national religion like the Church of England. That was not the truth. But yet we censor it out in the name of political correctness, out of the idea that somehow we're going to corrupt the minds of children, when in fact we corrupt the minds of children when we don't do the right thing and teach them the right ways, moral and uprightness. So I'll just ask you that question. What's the most important thing to you? Money? Morals? In which way do we get this country back on track? Human wisdom, or in the awe and reverence of Almighty Holy God? And with that, I'll close. Thank you for your time. God bless.